Alrighty, hey there guys, it's Kim George here from YourChicGeek.com, and I want to welcome you to a glorious Monday where I am, I don't even know what's the word for it, but I feel like I have 1,001,000,000 things going on in my head. Anyways, though, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in to this video today. And then also, I want to give a shout out to each and every one of you for helping your girl cross the 16,000 subscriber mark. I cannot believe it. That you guys love my country old accent and love watching my videos. Oh my gosh. No, but seriously though, thank you guys so much for the support, for the love. You guys really do rock, and I am so grateful to you. And so I'm just expressing gratitude, just grateful, again, for all the love and support. So thank you guys so much for helping me reach the 16K mark. Okay, so let's get on with the video. So you guys know that I am in the midst of working on my course. So I'm really excited to have that coming out here pretty shortly. And so you guys are going to be hearing more about that in the next maybe couple of weeks. Now, we're going to get into something that I mentioned on last week. I put a video out about it, and it was surrounding Canva and its uses, specifically for print on demand and KDP. Well, you guys know that Canva has come out to clear up some things. And so this is what we're going to be talking about really briefly today. And then I'm going to talk about what my plans are going forward for using Canva for KDP and specifically for print on demand. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the updates that they've made to their terms. So you can see here's the guide. I'm going to put a link below to the guide so you guys can head over and read them as well. So it says a guide to using Canva to create digital and physical products for sale. We know that content license terms can be confusing and a little overwhelming. While this can be a nuanced topic, we're not always to provide a black and white answer to each specific situation. So this page contains some helpful information to keep in mind when you're using Canva to create and sell designs from t-shirts and posters to ebooks and templates. It says for the complete legal terms, please read our full content license agreement. So we're going to get a little bit into the simple version of this document. It says, simple version. We'll cover this more in detail below, but generally, etc., etc. It says if you want to create a product that you can sell, whether it's a t-shirt or an ebook or a template, it needs to be an original design. Now, you guys know that this is something that I have really been preaching, I think, for a while now, right? Is that you can't just take any old standalone graphic or any old graphic, slap it on a cover, slap it on a design and call it a design. You have to mix things together and you have to do your best to create something that is going to be an original design or something that is super duper unique. Okay, so Canva goes on to say that this means using our content with a combination of design elements to create a new creative work, right? So it says, for example, you can create a t-shirt design that uses a mixture of graphics and fonts, but you can't just take a graphic from our library, put it on a t-shirt and sell it as is. So again, I have seen a lot of people doing this, and this is a huge no-no. So for those of you that have done this, and specifically even for KDP, if you've just taken something from Canva that you saw that was cute, slapped it on a cover, put some text on it and called it a design, I would highly recommend that you go through your catalog of books and redesign your covers, as fast as you can. All right, so it says there are some special conditions for using Canva Pro content in templates or products for sale. Our content license agreement covers this in more detail, but in general, if you want to create and sell templates that include pro content, we explain what we mean by a template below. You can only sell these as Canva template links. So meaning that if you want to use pro designs or pro elements and free elements from Canva, you have to basically create a template with a link that's going to redirect your customers back to Canva in order to modify those links, right? So they go on to talk about that, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to kind of skip through just a little bit, right? And we're going to go to where it says the detailed version because I want to get into this. It says creating a unique design using Canva content. If you want to create a product that you can sell, it needs to be an original design. Okay, so we're going to skip to the section that talks about the detailed version. So it says, number 1, creating a unique design using Canva content. If you want to create a product you can sell, it needs to be an original design. If you are using any free or pro content in a design that you want to sell, whether it is on a product, in a template, or in a design for a client, it needs to be an original design. This means using content with a combination of elements such as images, videos, audio files, other text, illustrations, background features, and etc. to make a new creative work. Basically, it's just what I said. You can't just slap something on a cover or slap something in a design and call it a design. You need to really make something unique and combine elements together. All right. So it says you cannot sell any Canva content on a standalone basis. This means that you cannot take an element from the Canva library, such as a photo, put it on a t-shirt and sell it. It's just not going to work, guys. So again, if you've been doing that, please go back, review your work, make some updates as soon as possible. Now, I wanted to skip down to the section that specifically gets, because I want you guys to just kind of go through and read this, right? Because it's really lengthy, but I wanted to skip through and talk to the specific question that is under the frequently asked questions. And I want to give a huge shout out to a couple of people for bringing this to my attention. The first person is going to be Jenny over Jenny Hansen Lane, who is epic. Okay, she's creating a lot of content and videos that talk about scaling your KDP business with ads. She is fantastic at that. So head over to check out Jenny's channel. And then secondly, also is Danny from Danny On Demand. Danny is really, really sweet. Both of them are really sweet. And I've been talking to them. We've been kind of having some in-depth conversations around this in reference to this frequently asked questions that we're going to be talking about here in a second. So if you're not following Danny, head over to check out his channel. He has phenomenal information over there. Wanted to give those two a shout out because we have been kind of talking about this. And so they brought to my attention, as well as some other people that I've seen in the Canva groups, this frequently asked questions section, because this is where things can get a little bit tricky, but I'm going to talk to you guys about what I'm going to be doing going forward. Okay. So frequently asked questions. Okay. So it says, do I own the copyright in designs I can create on Canva? It says, generally speaking, if you are the creator of an original design, meaning something that you design on your own, or maybe you hired someone to create something for you commercially, then you are also its copyright holder. But if you use third-party content, e.g. stock content from the Canva library in your design, your ownership is subject to those third-party rights, right? So it says Canva gives you non-exclusive licenses to use stock content in your designs, including photos, graphics, videos, fonts, and music for a range of permitted uses, which include the ability to sell certain types of designs that contain content. Okay, so it says the print on demand service I'm using to print my t-shirt designs require me to confirm that I am the copyright owner of my design. Can I do that? It says some third-party print services may require that you own a copyright in any design you upload to their service. It says if this is the case, you cannot use Canva content in those designs because you do not own the copyright in that content. You only have a license to it. Here is where things get sticky. Okay, so in this section of Amazon KDP, when you're uploading your KDP book, you guys are going to see a section that says publishing rights, right? So underneath this section, there's two different options. One that says I own the copyright and I hold the necessary publishing rights to this information that I'm going to be publishing. And then you also have the second option that says this is a public domain work. So by definition, according to Canva's newly updated guide and document, using Canva content looks like it's not going to fly necessarily according to KDP's rules on holding the copyright and the necessary publishing rights. So boom. This is really kind of sucky. And to me, it has really kind of muddied the waters just a little bit more as it relates to publishing on KDP. Now, I have seen some information in some of the groups where some folks have reached out to the KDP team and asked specifically about this, asking that, okay, hey, listen, I don't hold the necessary rights or the copyrights to use some of the graphics that I'm using on my cover. But if I have a license to use this commercially, or I have a license to use this, can I still use it? And I've seen yes. I don't really know what to think at this point, but here is what I am planning to do, because this is kind of a thing that's come up and that's caused me again to give a little bit of pause. So what I'm going to do is going to be this, guys. Number one is I'm really going to continue to approach using Canva Pro, but I'm going to use it basically as what I've heard people say is just a tool, because it is just a tool, right? To do my designs, and then also as a resource to house all of the things that I'm planning to put in my designs. So that's going to be number one. I am still planning to use Canva Pro. I'm just going to source other places to get my designs and my graphics and things like that. Two is I'm going to continue to get the majority of the graphics that I use from Creative Fabrica. Now, you guys have heard me mention this previously in a video that I did. Creative Fabrica has a ton of different graphics and things that you can use and add to your designs. And to me, I think this is probably going to be the better way to go anyways, because I have started to notice that a lot of the things that, a lot of people are using Canva, right? So a lot of the designs that I'm seeing out there on KDP are all kind of starting to look the same. So I figured that this is a way to kind of get an edge on the competition, if you will, from a design perspective. So I think using Creative Fabrica is really going to, kind of go a long ways with creating something that is truly unique and that is truly different. So I am totally on board with that. So number three is I am going to continue to leverage Midjourney to do some unique design. So again, I am not going to let this information detour my publishing journey. I'm just going to be a little bit more careful in my approach, and I'm going to just start sourcing some other sites. And then also one last thing that I forgot to mention is for designs that I really know that I need them to be just truly unique, truly one of a kind designs, I will hire an illustrator to create those designs for me. Now, I have someone in the family who is a phenomenal illustrator that I've used for several projects, and she is really, really amazing. So that I know that if I come across something where I really just need something that's a one of a kind, unique, hand-drawn illustration, all of that good stuff, I can hire her to do that. And I'll put her link below. Give a shout out to Destiny. She's really sweet. And she's a very, very talented and creative designer. So that is what I'm planning to do going forward. I just wanted to make sure that I put this follow-up video out here for you guys. And again, I challenge you guys to head over to head over to read Canva's updated terms yourself. If you need to consult an attorney, I would highly recommend doing that. But I'll just say that just, do everything that you can to keep your account safe. Read over the terms and have an understanding of these terms for yourself. And again, if you need to take things that extra mile, definitely consult with an attorney and have them go through things with you to make sure that you are keeping your account safe, you're keeping your design safe, and that you are doing everything that are within that is within the guidelines of the platforms that you are planning to publish on. Okay, so that is my update for today. I am wishing you guys all of the best, all of the best in the world with your publishing journeys. I want to see you guys crush it. I want to hear your stories. And again, I am knee deep into publishing a course, and so I have been all over the place, but I wanted to make sure that I put this video out for you guys today. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe out there. And the course launch, I'm hoping to have it by next week or a week after. Okay, so anyway, stay safe, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions or if you have any other comments, please comment below. And also, again, thank you so much for helping me to get to the 16K mark. Okay, cheers, stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.